For this example, we want to find the limits of the function. I want to find the limits of this function g of x as x approaches 1. So as x approaches 1, we want to find the limit of this function. So like I said, the first thing is that on the x-axis, identify where 1 is. Identify where 1 is on the x-axis. So let's identify where 1 is on the x-axis. So this is 1, right? Okay, so now let's go from the left. Let's see where the function value is getting closer and closer to. So we'll draw an arrow like this. It's getting close to 1. So from the left, draw a line. So this one is 1, right? Then I get closer again. And this is, let's say this is 1.5. And I get closer again. So this is maybe 1.8, right? So we see that from the left, it's actually getting closer and closer to 2 from the left. So the way you write that is that you write it this way, that the limit of g of x as x approaches 1 from the left, you see that minus sign, this superscript minus sign from the left is equal to 2. So from the left. Now from the right, what is it getting closer and closer to? So let's see from the right. I'm going to draw the arrow from the right. So now let me draw a straight line up from the right. Go straight. Okay. Then if you trace it down, that is a 4, right? Then come closer to 1 again. If you trace it to the y value, that is 4 again, right? Then come closer to 1 again. And then if you trace it down, that is 4 again, right? So the limit of g of x as x approaches 1 plus 1 from the right. The plus means as x approaches 1 from the right is equal to 4, right? Is equal to 4. So now we see that we call this the left limit. This is called the left limit. The one from the left is called the left limit. This is called the left limit. Put it there. Left limit. And this is called the right limit. Let me use a different color. This is called the right limit. The one shaded with yellow is called the right limit. So since the left limit is different from the right limit, the left limit is 2 and the right limit is 4, we say that the limit as x approaches this limit here, the limit of g of x as x approaches 1 do not exist. The limits do not exist. These limits do not exist. So does not exist. So so I'm going to put the reason there, since the left limit is different from the right limit.